Hello everyone, up close and personal this time. I hope everybody's well. As you can see, I'm frozen. I think my headphones are frozen too, whatever. But I hope everybody's been well. Welcome back to another video of mine. Um this one's going to be for those who are struggling to live with themselves. To the individual who is struggling to find a sense of living, a sense of being, a sense of existing. Understand this in this thing, this one thing. You are very much heard, you are very much appreciated, and you are very much alive. You are very much loved. You are very much existing. You're very much doing your absolute best that you need to do to exist in this world, to be in this world, to be human. You're doing a wonderful job. And I understand that at times life can be very hard. And people can be very mean. People can be very envious, very evil. But don't allow somebody else's words to alter the way you view yourself. Don't let somebody's words change the way you view yourself. Don't let your thoughts change the way that you view yourself. I speak about how negative thoughts can influence us in negative ways in many of my videos. But don't allow your thoughts to truly grasp your being. Don't allow these negative thoughts to truly control your life and control the way you exist, because once they do that, then it becomes very hard to distinguish yourself from your mind, from your thoughts. And know this one thing and one thing only. It is not over for you. You feel sad a lot. You get depressed. You get anxious. You get whatever feeling it is. Understand that it is not over for you. Life is not over for you. Life hasn't even started. Your life hasn't even started yet. And if it has, well, what I mean by your life hasn't started yet is that you are not these thoughts, you are not these feelings, you are not these words that you are identifying yourself with. You continue to beat yourself up for what? For what? Why do you continue to beat yourself up? Why do you continue to put yourself through this stress, through this agony, through this pain, when you gain nothing from this? You gain nothing from this. Don't allow your mind to tell you that you are this person that you are not. Because you are not this person. You are not that person that is your mind telling you that you are. You are not. That is not who you are. You are not your thoughts. You are not your feelings. So if you ever feel sad, if you ever feel depressed, anxious, understand this. You are not those things. You are not those things. Our mind is think of your mind like an ocean, right? You have high tides, you have low tides. You have high moments, you have low moments. And think of your feelings and your thoughts as tides, waves. They come and they go. And once they come and they go, well, when they come, they're here for a temporary feeling and a temporary time. They don't really tell us completely who we are, It's not who we are, They're just merely thoughts. Just like this snow coming down. It's gonna melt and it's gonna go away. Look to nature to understand yourself. Because we mirror nature. Our emotions mirror nature. We are nature. Look to the sky, look to nature, just to identify yourself with something. Identify it with your emotions. Hopefully that works in some way. Fall comes, fall goes. Things come, things go. And emotions are a really big one. Don't allow the emotions and these negative thoughts to overstay their welcome. I mean, they're not even welcome. They just barge in, and they take over. And don't allow them to do that. I know it's easier said than done, but you have to practice this within yourself. Practice that being. Practice that way of existing. Take time for yourself. Don't rush yourself into it. Just gradually adjust your way of thinking and your way of being to reach this state, the state you want to become. Life is hard. It is very hard. But let's not make it any harder for ourselves. As human beings, we get sad. We all experience emotions, all under the sun. Some of us can handle them better than others, and others can't, and that's okay. That's just how humans are, you know. Some of us can dunk a basketball and others can't. That's just that's just the way things are. We can't really argue much against it, but we can improve ourselves to it, you know. We can mold ourselves and adapt ourselves to become that way. Practice, study yourself, sit with yourself, meditate, pray, whatever you need to do. Excuse me, whatever you need to do, whatever shape or form, whatever works with you, garden, do whatever, anything that can push you closer towards being that person you want to become, and not allowing your thoughts and your emotions to take over you and override your system completely. Because negative thoughts are just little plagues, little viruses that just come and go, you know. We just gotta upgrade our software. You know, it's better cybersecurity. We can all be this way. We can all adapt ourselves to become this way. You know, I don't really want to say too much about this topic because I don't want to sound too ignorant. You know, I'm just speaking from my mind and speaking from my understanding of emotions and my understanding of dealing with stuff with it. You know, it's really challenging, and especially when you're put in situations with somebody else. A situation where somebody's mad at you, a situation where it's just constant anger, and you're constantly being tested. It's hard at times. It's very hard to control yourself and contain yourself from exploding and saying things and acting in ways that you don't want to act. And that's the very test of it. That's the very test of our nature and our being. Seeing how you can transmute this aggression and convert it into compassion. Convert their aggression into compassion. You know, you being the bigger person and acting in a way of love will ultimately convert that person who is angry, who is emotional. That will convert that person into becoming that person of love, because it's like a superpower, and that's just to show you how love is God. You know, the power of love is just ridiculous. It overtakes everything, and science can't understand it. Love is everything. Love is God. And yeah, whenever you find yourself in a situation like this, just try your best to remind yourself that you are not your thoughts, you are not these feelings, you are not these things that you're thinking, these negative things. You are not these things. They're merely tides in your mind, tides in the subconscious that seeped into your mind. You are not these things, and they will come and they will go. Constant practice will lead you to acting this way without even thinking about it. Hope you can see me. All this snow keeps gathering on the lens. I'm sorry if you couldn't see me. But constant practice of thinking this way, of being this way, of acting this way will lead you to a unconscious way of doing it. You know, you'll be doing it in your regular life, in your regular way of living. And I don't have it down packed to the T, but with constant practice and constant understanding and being conscious about it all the time, whenever I'm put in a situation like that, ultimately leads to perfection, a sort of perfection with it, you know? Not complete, but because I ain't perfect, but you know. Don't allow your mind, don't allow life in the world and the people in it to make you go against yourself. It's not right. And people are mean, I get that. People can be very mean, very, very mean. But understand that that's just a reflection of themselves. The way people treat you, the way people treat other people is an interior reflection of themselves. So don't get so worked up when somebody's mad at you. Don't get so worked up when somebody is aggressive towards you or is trying to get you, trying to get you mad, because that's just a reflection of themselves. And them themselves are struggling on the inside. Hence their anger towards you. Because there's other ways you can resolve everything outside of anger. But people refuse to accept that. You can literally handle situations with love and compassion rather than anger and aggression. But people refuse to believe that. People refuse to understand that. And there's just not much you can do with those people. They'll just have to learn the hard way, or whatever way it is, whatever way life throws at them, you know. They'll just have to learn that way. But yeah, just another quick video. I hope you could gain something from this. Whoever you are that's feeling this way, I hope it helped you in some way, shape, or form. I'm sorry if I couldn't really give you any in-depth details about it. I don't know scientifically, I don't know much about any of this stuff. I'm speaking from experience and from my understanding of it, and I hope that it helped in some way, shape, or form. But as always, if the sun has just risen, I hope you have a good day and a good experience. And if the night has just fallen, I hope you have a good night. Just like this, snow is nice. I didn't say that in my last video, and you'll recognize that. But yeah. Always and forever, I love every single one of you. Thank you for everything and anything. And I'll see y'all when I see you. I gotta get to my car because I'm freezing, man. I'm freezing. But yeah, I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Peace.